What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Truck Talk, brought to you by me, inspired by my man Chili. You know what, man? I don't know who needs to hear this. This is like take 10 on this Truck Talk, because I ain't trying to sound corny here, but I read something this morning that I wanted to share with you guys because it impacted me greatly. A lot of you guys listening to this, you're probably in a situation in life that you don't want to be in. And you can't quite figure out how you got there, right? You're fat, you're out of shape, you're broke, you're unskilled, your marriage sucks, whatever it may be, and you just can't figure out how in the crap did this happen to me, right? And how do I get out of it? How do I get out of it? Where do I freaking start? So I want to remind you of a truth that we all know, and I call this a truth because it is something that applies to all of us, whether we like it or not. And it's what I read this morning. Whatever a man sows, that he shall reap. So whatever we sow into our lives, that's what we are going to reap. Yep, that's happening to us. And so the reason that many of us are in the situation, nearly all of us, the reason that we are in the bad situations that we find ourselves to be in, it's because we've chosen to sow bad seeds into all different areas of our life, or we've chosen to sow no seed at all. We've succumbed to hopelessness. We've succumbed to nihilism. We've succumbed to fear and anxiety and all those things that are plaguing us here in our society today, right? So that's the reason you are where you are. You need to recognize that. You need to take ownership of that. Understand that this is a truth, and that the way to turn it around is to today decide to start sowing good seed in the areas of our life where we are suffering. And we have to be patient. When we sow that seed, we have to understand it's going to take a while to reap the harvest. It's going to take longer than you want it to take. Any of y'all guys ever plant freaking tomatoes in the springtime? You know how long it takes them tomatoes to get ripe to where you can harvest them and have you a good fresh tomato that doesn't taste like the one you bought from the grocery store that tastes like water. It actually tastes like a tomato. That takes a long time. That's a process, right? Anticipate that. But understand that today you can find an opportunity to sow a good seed into yourself, your family, your community, and understand that the truth is that you will absolutely reap from that decision. Let us not grow weary in well-doing, all right? For in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. If we do not lose heart. So as we see the opportunity, you guys look for opportunities today, this weekend, to do something good for yourself or for someone else. Take that opportunity, sow that seed, and you can have some hope that you are going to reap what you chose to sow in your life. So I don't know who needed to hear that. And at risk of sounding corny, I decided I was going to come on here and share it with you anyways. I know you guys like to hear my political commentary and all this other, superficial, carnal crap from me, which is all kind of important stuff too. But I don't know. It was just put on my heart for that to be the message of today's Truck Talk. So if that was you, if you got anything out of it, drop me a comment, let me know. It encourages me. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the lifeblood of Truck Talk and this YouTube channel, and you're the lifeblood of 3 of 7 Project. Without you, we wouldn't exist, right, guys? So drop me a comment. If you feel led to, keep my man Chili in the dungeon. Go get you a hat, get you a t-shirt. We appreciate it. Love you guys. Enough said.